And that's, the sad part is, and I want to bring in Nikhil Sharma as well. The sad part is, it seems like nothing has been learned from that episode. And may I say this, and I'm saying this with a great degree of responsibility. It almost seems like what's happening now is payback for what happened in 2017. I'm sorry, I got to say it. I got to say it as it is. Nikhil Sharma. Nikhil Sharma.
No, Zaka, I was about to say the same thing. I think there are lots of things, there is bad blood being carried forward. This could partly be because of the whole Anil Kumble, Ravi Shastri, Saurav Ganguly was involved there as well, not as the president, but he was involved there as well. We must bear in mind that BCCI has all rights to change captains. They
Sure.
have all rights to change captains
Absolutely.
as and when they wish. And I think you were making a point about them telling Virat right before the T20 World Cup that, look, we're going to change captains for both formats. Had Virat won that tournament, I'm fairly sure that would have not happened. I think in his press conference as well, he refers to the fact that since I have failed to win an ICC trophy, that's one of the reasons that I have not been, retained, and he's fairly okay with it. I think the whole problem lies in the fact, and you rightly mentioned it, that we don't, there has to be a certain way. We believe there's nothing too professional ever, right? If somebody believes that, sports people don't feel bad, or stars or athletes don't feel bad about being unceremoniously sacked is a slightly strong term to be used here, but being asked to quit, then I don't think they understand the mentality of an athlete. He's ready to take a bullet on the chest, on the ground, but off it, he feels hard done by. I think Virat definitely does feel hard done by. And mind you, Virat is still one of the best batsmen the game has seen, and his contribution over the next 2 years to the 2022 World Cup and the 23 World Cup will be immense.
Yeah,
so you've got to look after a player who could be instrumental in your wins over the next 2 years. You've got to handle this much better.
Look, let's be
problems. I was just seeking your opinion on the developments that have taken place over the last 3 days, because today, of course, questions were being asked of the BCCI, and the only thing officially we heard was what Saurav Ganguly had to say. No statements, no press conference. We'll deal with it. Leave it to the BCCI after the explosive revelations by Virat Kohli yesterday.
Yes, I guess, what the BCCI president intends to say is the fact that, when he meant by BCCI is that all of us will take into cognizance whatever Virat has said. Mind you, it was not Virat Kohli's, personal press conference. He was speaking in a official BCCI press conference. Whatever he spoke was very clear, concise. Whatever was it from his side is what he's spoken fairly honestly and upfront. We hear a lot of conspiracy theories, up and about today. But I guess what is most important is that a player of Virat's stature should have been looked after. It is important that not only Virat, the captain, but also Virat, the batsman, be looked after. There are two important tournaments coming up, and for sure, Virat's going to be a very important part in both the 22 as well as the 23 World Cup. So I think it's incredibly important that BCCI clears their stance on this matter. The team's already on its way to South Africa. While most of the players are fairly professional and they can very well manage themselves going forward, lots of fans and speculation can't be good for Indian cricket going forward.
Okay, Rakesh Rao. Okay, Nikhil Sharma.
Well, I'd like to believe that two wrongs don't make a right, right? And in this case, 3, 4, 5 of them don't make a right. It's a long story with Indian captains, Indian coaches, and unceremonious exits, and add Virat to another one. I think the real bone of contention here is the fact that his exit has been unceremonious. He had himself excused from the T20 captaincy, and I believe that was the right move. I'm fairly sure not many in the BCCI had a problem. When a captain is, when some in Indian cricket, not like Australia or England, the captain is the figurehead. Any tour success or failure, he's the first guy standing in line to either take the kudos or to take the flack. And then, of course, the team and the selectors and the board then come in line. But, if you look at the T20 World Cup failure, everybody is pinning their blames onto him for the fact that his team selections were not good. The squad selection was not very good. So in this case, I think the way it's been handled is not great. However, that being said, it's always been the case. We can take numerous examples of captains and their run-ins with the BCCI. I think Virat's just done what he could have, appeared for a press conference that the BCCI scheduled and answered all the questions that he could. Now the ball is in the BCCI's court to make sure that they don't lose Virat, the batsman. And mind you, his record in Test, in one-dayers, is still the best in India. So, with the World Cups coming, you don't want somebody like him to be too focused on everything but cricket. Keep his focus on the field, take it off the field, keep everything clean, whether he communicates to you or he doesn't communicate to you. That's his leadership style. His performances have spoken for himself and the team. Give him that respect, that he deserves for as long as he plays, and then thereafter as well.
Absolutely. Nikhil, now, do you think this could have any kind of an impact as far as the upcoming series for India and South Africa is concerned, especially in the cricket dressing room?
There can be two things that can happen from here on. You'll find a supercharged Super Virat Kohli coming out and answering everybody the way he can do best. That's through his bat. If you ask me, I think that's the one that you're going to see. The other can be that we are so very digressed from cricket due to the off-field happenings that we will have a fairly poor South Africa tour. South Africa tours are any which case never easy, and on top of it, we brought this onto us. I think again to kind of go back to it. I don't think in the entire press conference Virat expressed anguish. I think he was very fact of the matter, said, I was told only an hour and a half before the test match, a team was, discussed. And I said, fine, it's okay. He very matter-of-factly spoke about it. I don't think, he would have gotten upset about it, but it's not going to be carried forward from his side. I keep hearing a lot of comments about his captaincy, about the way of the kind of person he is. I think what he brought to the team was a very different dimension in terms of fitness, in terms of seriousness, in terms of what the way modern day cricket looks like. A lot of people have blamed him for the way he's managed 1, 2, 3 or 4 people. But if you look at the responsibilities that lie on the shoulders of the Indian cricket captain, I think he's done it admirably well. Sir was talking about 3 matches. I can't think of 3 on the top of my head, but I'm very sure there would be far more than 3. And not only as a captain, of course, he's a captain because he performs as a batsman as well. And he's taken that responsibility onto his shoulders, both as a captain, as a batsman, and has delivered. And that's what I expect from Virat Kohli. Of course, we also benefit from having a legend like Rahul Dravid in the dressing room from here on. I think he will calm nerves down of every player. We have a lot of good quality international players. They will get the job done and led in terms of performance as a batsman by Virat Kohli.
In fact, Nikhil Sharma is with us. Nikhil, if I can come to you, sir. The point is that is being made over here is that a number of allegations have been made by Virat Kohli. Now, in terms of what really has transpired, there's a lot of speculation. There are a lot of room for what BCCI has to clarify in terms of the allegations made by Virat Kohli, the fact that he's still available for ODI, and also the fact that he was informed just an hour and a half before being dropped.
Yes, Madhav. I think Virat Kohli has done an exceptional job of coming out, being honest, being candid, being concise with everything that he wanted to say. There has been a lot of speculation related to his removal as the ODI captain of India. And I think today's press conference, he made sure that he spoke about his side of things very clearly, and that the fans and everybody related to Indian cricket now know everything from his side. I think some of the key things that he spoke about is that he presented to the BCCI office bearers and the selectors that he wanted to leave the T20 captaincy much before the World Cup. I think, and it was, he says that BCCI received it fairly well. I think the timing is what BCCI must have been concerned about right before the World Cup began. But I guess he said I had made it very clear to them that I want to continue as an ODI captain and the captain of the Test team, of course, which is his favorite format. I do believe, and he also says that I do believe that my failure to win a major ICC trophy is what caused me to lose the job. I don't think he's questioning his loss of the ODI captaincy. What he's questioning predominantly is the way it has been handled, and that's what I think BCCI has to clarify, come out and say that yes, the handling of this could have been much better. And somebody like Sourav Ganguly, who's been a former player, who's had his fair share of mistreatment, if we can say so, by the board and the office bearers, should have handled the situation much, much better. Even if
Nikhil,
they had a vision
there are several questions from ODI to Test to the announcement of stepping down as captain. So many disparities. We're going to discuss them threadbare. I'm going to request you to stay with us, Nikhil. Also, Karishma continues to be with us. Let's listen in to what Virat Kohli had to say in the
लगी हुई है। निखिल, परमजीत शर्मा जो कि स्पोर्ट्स कमेंटेटर हैं और ऑथर भी हैं, वो हमारे साथ जुड़ा है इस बड़ी खबर पर। निखिल, गुड मॉर्निंग। सबसे पहले तो आपसे जानना चाहेंगे बीसीसीआई की ये जो अपील है उसके बारे में। बीसीसीआई ऐसा लग रहा है कि इस पूरे विवाद पर विराम लगाने की पूरी तरीके से कोशिश कर रहा है। कल हमने देखा था कि उन्होंने डाउन प्ले करने की कोशिश की थी पूरे के पूरे विवाद को और कहा था कि जो विराट की लीव है वो दरअसल एक प्लान लीव है। मगर आज विराट कोहली की प्रेशर से ठीक पहले इस तरीके की अपील की गई है ताकि कहीं ना कहीं ये जो विवाद बढ़ता ही जा रहा है उस पर विराम लग सके।
गुड मॉर्निंग गौरी जी, बिल्कुल ये एक अच्छा मूव है बीसीसीआई द्वारा। विराट कोहली और रोहित शर्मा अगर इंडिया के लिए खेलेंगे तो वो बहुत ही ज्यादा जरूरी है। अगर अलग अलग होकर खेलेंगे तो इंडियन क्रिकेट टीम के लिए सबसे बड़ा लॉस वही होगा। ये हमारे लिए अच्छा नहीं है और अच्छा मूव है बीसीसीआई द्वारा, क्योंकि अभी तक जो भी हमने देखा वो ये था कि हमें खबरें मिल रही थी हर जगह से, पर हमें ये नहीं मालूम था कि एग्जैक्टली हो क्या रहा है। विराट ने ऑफिशियली अनाउंस नहीं किया था। बीसीसीआई ने जब कैप्टनसी की चेंजेस अनाउंस की तो ऐसा सुनने में आ रहा था कि उनकी बात नहीं हुई है विराट से इस बारे में। ये हम पुष्टि नहीं कर सकते इस चीज की, पर यही चीज हमने सुनी थी कि उन लोगों के बीच में बात नहीं हुई है। कम्युनिकेशन एट द टॉप एंड बहुत जरूरी है। क्यों? क्योंकि आपके पास 2 वर्ल्ड क्लास प्लेयर्स हैं। इंडिया के पास अब 3 फॉर्मेट्स हैं। इंडिया के अंदर कैप्टनसी को लेकर और लीडरशिप को लेकर विवाद कोई नई चीज नहीं है, बहुत सालों से हो रहा है, डेकेड से हो रहा है। तो इसीलिए, और अब जब बीसीसीआई के जो चीफ हैं वो खुद एक फॉर्मर इंडियन कैप्टन रह चुके हैं, बहुत जरूरी है कि आप कम्युनिकेशन क्लियर रखें सबके साथ। 2 अनमोल जिसे कहते हैं रतन है हमारे पास इंडियन क्रिकेट में और जरूरी है वो साथ मिलकर खेलें। अगर कैप्टनसी एक इश्यू है तो बैठ के बात कीजिए, कम्युनिकेशन लाइंस ओपन रखिए सबके द्वारा। हो सकता है विराट थोड़ा टाइम लेना चाहते हो इस बारे में कि मैं सोचता हूं कि ये क्या हो रहा है। उनकी फॉर्म बहुत अच्छी नहीं है इस टाइम पर, तो हमें और भी जरूरत है कि विराट का थोड़ा ध्यान रखा जाए। कोशिश की जाए कि इतना अच्छा बैट्समैन जो हमारे पास है वर्ल्ड क्लास, अगर कैप्टन नहीं भी है और वो टेस्ट टीम के भी कैप्टन है तो उनका ध्यान रखा जाए, कम्युनिकेशन लाइन ओपन रहे। उनको हमेशा ये लगना चाहिए कि भारत को उनकी जरूरत उतनी ही थी जितनी पहले है।
बिल्कुल। और निखिल, साथ ही साथ सभी की निगाहें टिकी रहेंगी विराट कोहली के प्रेशर पे जो कि आज दोपहर होने वाली है। बहुत लंबे अरसे बाद एक कप्तान के तौर पर विराट कोहली मीडिया का सामना करेंगे और जाहिर सी बात है इस पूरे पीरियड में काफी कुछ बदल चुका है। बहुत सारे तीखे सवाल हैं जो कि रोहित शर्मा से जुड़े हुए, इस पूरे विवाद से जुड़े हुए, जो कि उनसे किए जा सकते हैं।
बिल्कुल किए जाएंगे। काफी समय से विराट और रोहित का जो रिलेशनशिप है, जो उनका एक संबंध है एज क्रिकेटर्स, काफी चर्चा में रहा है। विराट और रोहित दोनों ने उसके बारे में ज्यादा बात नहीं की है और दोनों ही एक हमारे सबसे बेस्ट प्लेयर्स हैं। तो जरूरी है कि इंडियन क्रिकेट के लिए, विराट कोहली के लिए और रोहित शर्मा के लिए जो भी ये प्रेशर हो, मेरा मानना यह है कि सबके बहुत सवाल हैं। और आप देखिए चर्चा में ये एक टॉपिक कैप्टनसी को लेकर, या विराट नहीं जाएंगे, रोहित चोटिल हैं तो वो वनडे के लिए रिकवर कर रहे हैं अपने हैमस्ट्रिंग इंजरी से। ऐसे बहुत सारे सवाल होंगे। बहुत अच्छी चीज है, विराट बात करेंगे, सबके सामने क्लियरली आएगा। होपफुली वो ओपनली बात करेंगे इस सब चीजों के बारे में। अगर उनके मन में कुछ है तो वो उन्हें बोल देना चाहिए, और अगर नहीं है तो क्लियरली ये सबको पता होना चाहिए, क्योंकि देश के अंदर ये तीन चीजें, क्रिकेट, कैप्टनसी, विराट, रोहित, बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट हो गए हैं और बहुत जरूरत है कि ये क्लैरिटी रहे इंडियन फैन के लिए, इंडियन क्रिकेट चाहने वालों के लिए और हमारी टीम के लिए। ये एक राष्ट्र हित ही हो गया है ऑफ सर्टन सॉर्ट, तो इसलिए बहुत जरूरी है कि ये जो भी प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस हो ओपनली हो, चाहे टफ क्वेश्चंस हो, जो भी विराट सोचते हैं वो क्लियरली और क्लीनली सबको बता दें।
जी बिल्कुल निखिल, और एक और सवाल जो कि टीम इंडिया से जुड़ा हुआ है, जब भी इस तरीके के विवाद सामने आते हैं, जब आपकी टीम के टॉप मोस्ट स्टार प्लेयर्स इस तरीके से कथित रूप से आमने सामने हो जाते हैं, उसका असर टीम के ड्रेसिंग रूम पर कैसा होता है? कहीं ना कहीं जो कोचेस होते हैं या फिर सीनियर मोस्ट प्लेयर्स होते हैं, उनकी भूमिका भी काफी अहम हो जाती है, और अभी के सिनेरियो की बात की जाए तो शायद राहुल द्रविड़ एक बहुत ही अहम किरदार निभाएंगे।
जी बिल्कुल, स्पोर्ट के अंदर कोई भी खेल हो, उसके अंदर क्रिकेट में इंडिया में बहुत ज्यादा है, पर पर्सनालिटी क्लैशेस बहुत नॉर्मल हैं। ये सिर्फ इंडिया की बात नहीं है, अगर आप पूरे विश्व भर में देखें तो स्पोर्ट के अंदर पर्सनालिटी क्लैशेस, स्पेशली टीम स्पोर्ट के अंदर, काफी ज्यादा होते हैं। इससे जरूरी नहीं है आपका प्रदर्शन खराब ही होगा। जो एलीट एथलीट्स हैं जैसे विराट और रोहित हैं, उनमें क्षमता है कि वो इन सब चीजों को पीछे छोड़ के अपने देश के लिए, अपनी टीम के लिए वो कहीं पर भी खेले तो अपनी परफॉर्मेंस पे फोकस कर सकते हैं फॉर द टाइम दैट दे आर ऑन द पिच। तो खराब चीज नहीं है। ऑफ कोर्स हम लोग बहुत बॉदर होते हैं इन सब चीजों से। बाकी लोग जो आसपास हैं, जो इस क्रिकेट फ्रेटर्निटी का पार्ट होंगे, वो लोग बहुत बॉदर होते हैं इन सब चीजों से। अच्छी चीज ये होती है कि रिलेशनशिप्स, आपके जो ड्रेसिंग रूम का एक माहौल है वो अच्छा रहे। दूसरे प्लेयर्स को कभी कभी लगता है कि शायद इन लोगों के बीच में बहुत फ्रिक्शन है तो टीम के ऊपर कैसा असर होगा, ये सब चीजें एक्चुअली ड्रेसिंग रूम में सोची नहीं जानी चाहिए, पर होता है। अब इन दोनों के ऊपर है और बीसीसीआई के ऊपर है कि कैसे इस मसले को सुलझाया जाए। अच्छी चीज यह है कि आपके पास राहुल द्रविड़ है, जो कि ये सब चीजें देख चुके हैं, उनके पास बहुत एक्सपीरियंस है। देश के अंदर ये सब चीजें पहले हो चुकी हैं, हमारी क्रिकेट के अंदर कोई नई चीज नहीं है कि जहां पर ऐसी पर्सनालिटी क्लैशेस देखने को मिली हैं। हमारे पास बहुत अच्छे फॉर्मर क्रिकेटर्स भी हैं, हम मे बी गावस्कर जी हैं या हमारे पास लक्ष्मण जी हैं जो अब एनसीए में भी हैं। हो सकता है उनको थोड़ा इन्वॉल्व करें, ये बात करें। हो सकता है किसी का रिलेशनशिप रोहित के साथ या विराट कोहली के साथ अच्छा हो, तो एक बात होनी चाहिए, कम्युनिकेशन, एक चर्चा होनी चाहिए इन सब चीजों के बारे में आपस में। जरूरी है कि वो क्लैरिटी आ जाए ताकि देश भर के अंदर वो मैसेज कंसिस्टेंट हो और हमारी टीम सिर्फ परफॉर्मेंस पे फोकस कर सके।
निखिल परमजीत शर्मा, शुक्रिया हमसे जुड़ने के लिए और इस बातचीत के लिए। तो जाहिर सी बात है, जैसे कि निखिल बता रहे थे कि ईगो क्लैशेस या पर्सनालिटी क्लैशेस भारतीय क्रिकेट में या फिर अंतर्राष्ट्रीय क्रिकेट में कोई नई बात नहीं है, मगर सबसे बड़ी प्रायोरिटी इस समय बीसीसीआई की होगी कि इस पूरे मामले को, इस पूरे विवाद को किसी न किसी तरीके से ठंडा किया जाए, दोनों प्लेयर्स को मनाया जाए कि वो अपने आपसी मनमुटाव अगर वो है तो उन्हें साइड में रखकर टीम की बेहतरी के लिए साथ आए और साथ खेले। और जाहिर सी बात है, सभी की निगाहें विराट कोहली पर भी टिकी होंगी, जो कि आज दोपहर 1 बजे प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस भी संबोधित करने वाले होंगे। क्या वो रोहित शर्मा और कप्तानी से जुड़े तीखे सवाल और बड़े विवादों पर जवाब देंगे, ये सबसे बड़ा सवाल है।
Nikhil Sharma, sports commentator, who's joining us here on the broadcast. Nikhil, thank you so much for speaking to us here. Of course, this is now, gotten to a completely different level. I don't think the issue anymore is of split captaincy or not, because that is what that was being discussed earlier. There was, and most countries have gone that way, so that is not the issue. These claims here that BCCI has made as far as Virat's accessibility is concerned, the damning, claims that they have put, this is going to become extremely crucial, and we need to see what Virat has to say in response as well.
Yes, absolutely, Avni. I think the entire issue stems from the fact that we did not win the T20 World Cup. We performed not so well there. Virat had already announced his retirement as the captain from that format. I do believe, and he's gone on record to say that he wanted to continue as an ODI captain. Of course, the final decision rests and the prerogative is of the BCCI to decide whether they want to continue with Virat. And post that loss at the T20 World Cup, I think decisions would have been taken at the BCCI top level. while the BCCI now seems to suggest that that decision rests with the selectors, I can assure you that between the 5 selectors, they would have definitely spoken to the top brass, the office bearers, the president, and discussed a potential replacement as far as the captain is concerned. That is, as BCCI has maintained, there is no protocol to be followed in terms of announcement or informing the existing incumbent 10 days in advance or 5 days in advance. However, we're not Australia, we're not England. We believe cricket is just more than a sport in this country. The president himself is a former player. He would have, he should have been a little more sensitive to the fact that this requires a little more than just a phone call and informing somebody 1.5 hours before the test team is scheduled to be selected. So I think the main root cause of the problem lies in the fact that BCCI should have somebody higher up should have picked up the phone, informed Virat that Virat, look, I don't think you've performed as per the expectation of the board or of the selectors, and going forward, we'd like to maintain red ball captaincy and white ball captaincy. We believe Rohit is the right guy to take it forward. We'd like your support. Mind you, Virat Kohli is not just the captain of the cricket team, but is one of the best batsmen modern day cricket has seen. With 2 World Cups coming up in 22 and 23, you still require Virat Kohli to be firing all cylinders. As far as the communication is concerned, Avni, I think it is extremely unfortunate that when you lose and you don't do well, some of the blame is pinned down on you. Virat Kohli would have had a leadership style that a lot of people talk about it. It's inspirational. There's a certain way he behaves, and only after you've lost the T20 World Cup are you talking about the fact that he's inaccessible, that he doesn't talk, there's no communication. Everybody has a different way of leadership, and I think we don't need to get into those nitty-gritties in terms of how Virat manages his captaincy or his leadership for that matter. So extremely unfortunate events. I think it should be course corrected, and BCCI should definitely look into how the team can be brought together.
Commentator and author Nikhil, explosive rebuttal by BCCI there and basically debunking everything which Virat had said yesterday. Your first reaction, what exactly, how to basically read out this particular stance taken by BCCI now?
What I hear, they're talking about the fact that there is no protocol to be informing him 10 days in advance or much in advance about, the fact that they would not want him to continue as the captain of the ODI team as well. I think that of all my conversations that have happened on this topic, my stance is very clear. BCCI have no protocol or obligation to inform Virat Kohli that, much in advance, that he will, that he is not being retained as the captain of the ODI team. However, the decision to remove somebody from a captaincy of any format is not an easy one, especially in Indian cricket, wherein the captain, does hold a very high status as a figurehead
और अब आपको बता दें कि हमारे साथ निखिल शर्मा जी जुड़ रहे हैं, ऑथर है और स्पोर्ट्स कमेंटेटर हैं। निखिल जी, आपका बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया हमारे साथ जुड़ने के लिए। निखिल जी, ऐसे वक्त पर एक तरफ अगर रोहित शर्मा की बात मैं बाद में करूंगी, लेकिन विराट कोहली की बात करना चाहूंगी कि ऐसे प्लेयर का जो एक अहम प्लेयर है और ऐसे मौके पर जिस तरीके से वो बीसीसीआई से अनुरोध कर रहे हैं कि अपना नाम वो वापस लेंगे वनडे सीरीज से, कितना उचित लगता है आपको?
देखिए, उचित तो नहीं है। विराट कोहली जैसे खिलाड़ी और अगर इंडियन टीम के पार्ट नहीं होंगे तो ये बिल्कुल भी उचित नहीं है इंडियन क्रिकेट टीम के लिए। पर मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है कि इस वक्त पर ये जो भी हुआ है वो एक थोड़ा दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण है, और इसकी वजह से शायद अच्छी चीज यही है कि हम लोग सब थोड़ा टाइम लें और विराट कोहली, रोहित शर्मा, बाकी बीसीसीआई जो भी सोचते हैं वो उसके बारे में थोड़ा सा वक्त लेकर ये डिसाइड करें कि इंडियन क्रिकेट के इंटरेस्ट को सबसे आगे रखते हुए आगे चल के क्या करना चाहिए। क्योंकि जिस तरह की सिचुएशन अनफोल्ड हुई है विराट कोहली की कैप्टनसी को लेकर, पहले उन्होंने T20 से इस्तीफा दिया, उसके बाद ओडीआई की कप्तानी वो रखना चाहते थे, पर बीसीसीआई ने थोड़ी देर के बाद रोहित शर्मा को अनाउंस किया एज कैप्टन, तो मुझे लगता है कि कुछ ना कुछ हो सकता है कि एक थोड़ी सी अनबन शायद हुई है अंदर ही अंदर, और हमें सबको पता नहीं है इसके बारे में। तो अच्छी चीज यही है कि इसके लिए अभी हम थोड़ा इसको अलग करें और खिलाड़ी थोड़ा टाइम लें और सोचें कि आगे चल के क्या करना चाहिए इंडियन क्रिकेट के बेस्ट इंटरेस्ट में। तो उचित नहीं है बिल्कुल भी, खिलाड़ी दोनों ही बहुत अच्छे हैं, पर इस सिचुएशन को देखते हुए मेरे ख्याल से अभी के लिए यही बेस्ट है इंडियन क्रिकेट के लिए और दोनों खिलाड़ियों के लिए।
जी निखिल जी, आपका शुक्रिया हमसे बातचीत करने के लिए।
Ceremoniously sacked and there's no denying it, and the BCCI has not handled the situation well. Please go ahead.
Yes, so I was saying it is extremely unfortunate, Aarti, of the way things have unfolded. Look, the BCCI in its right have absolutely every rights to bring in a new captain. If Virat Kohli announced his exit from the T20 captaincy much before the World Cup, India's performance at the World Cup left a lot to be desired. The BCCI and the selectors have every right to say, look, we will not have Virat continuing in the shorter formats of the game, which is the T20 and the ODIs. So they have every right to go to Virat and say, Mr. Kohli, you've not done well. We'd like to bring in a change. We'd like to bring in a guy who's been, fairly successful from his franchisee side in the IPL. And we'd like to bring him into the ODI fold as well as the captain. Now, Virat Kohli, the captain, is very different from Virat Kohli, the batsman. He's still one of the most feared batsmen in the world. India needs him now more than ever. He's not had the best of form in the last few years, yet he's one of the best batsmen to have ever played the game, both in the ODI format and the test format. You need, with the World Cups coming in, you want Virat Kohli to be firing all cylinders. So what should have been done by the BCCI in an ideal scenario, if what Virat Kohli says is true, and I do believe him, he's taken a lot of heat from the public and the media alike. He's come out very clear, very concise, had a lot of clarity in what he was saying and handled the whole situation very well. So I do believe that this should have been handled well. He should have been informed much in advance. If the BCCI think tank did believe that the shorter formats, both the ODI as well as the T20 captaincy, did not need to rest with Virat. Virat said that I had very categorically said I want to continue as the captain in the ODI format. If they did not agree with me then or after the World Cup or when the announcement was made, I should have been told. And I think he deserves this kind of respect, Aarti. I think that's the minimum that the captain of the Indian national cricket team deserves, which he hasn't. It's not been handled well. Now let's see from here on how things can be course corrected.
Nikhil, stay with us. Also, Mikhail Vaswani, sports journalist, joining us. Mikhail, good afternoon. Thanks so much for speaking to Mirror Now. When Virat announced his resignation as T20 captain but not ODI captain, there were several eyebrows raised about, he was supposed to be relinquishing captaincy from white ball cricket in its entirety. Yeah, Nikhil, and Mikhail, of course, mentioned the presence of both Sourav Ganguly, both Rahul Dravid in this entire, in the current setup in the Indian cricket team. Interestingly, just a few days ago when Sourav Ganguly was asked about this, he said that he had requested Virat Kohli to not give up T20 captaincy, to not relinquish that post, again adding further wheels within wheels to this entire captaincy debacle.
Well, it's Virat's personal decision. It's quite possible that because Ravi Shastri was also leaving the T20, the Indian coaching setup, Virat had a great relationship with him. Virat would have also realized that T20, if you ask Virat Kohli, what is your favorite format of cricket? There is unanimous choice that he would pick Test cricket. So I do believe he wanted to focus on his Test cricket. He is a fantastic batsman. His record speaks for himself, or for themselves rather, as far as ODI is concerned. So out of the three formats, if he had to kind of relinquish one out of all the three, he would have picked T20, which is what he wanted to kind of bring his load down as a captain and focus on his batting. He's not had the best of time in the last couple of years as far as his batting is concerned as well. So I would believe that, it was a well thought of decision from Virat's end. It was communicated well. Yes, Saurav Ganguly would have spoken to him and said, look, maybe it's also related to the timing, that let's not announce it now. Let's announce it after the World Cup gets over. It will give, there'll be a lot of speculation centered around you, the BCCI, the cricket, and it's not good for a World Cup that's actually hosted by the BCCI. That could have been a reason as well, speculative. I do believe that Virat's decision of stepping down is his personal. He wanted to take a break, take some load off his shoulders, and BCCI should have respected it. I also think the selectors and the BCCI have full right to decide that we want to hand over the baton of the ODI captaincy along with the T20 to Rohit Sharma. They are well within their right. I just think the manner in which it was done was not good. Mm-hmm. I just feel that is a big problem in the whole conversation. It's just the quorum, and it's not, we talk about people being professional. You can pick up the phone and inform somebody, well, you're not going to be the captain. Understandable, because we are professionals. We expect the utmost level of professionalism from every athlete that plays for the Indian national team. However, given what Virat's given to the national team, where he's taken him, I think for the betterment of the sport, communication, and Mikhal mentions it, absolutely spot on. It was very critical that this was handled with care. It has not been. It's been a bane with sport, with cricket in the country, that we cannot handle some of these more sensitive things better. So yes, it's now put wheels onto a story which we hoped it would not, because we have a test match coming up, a test series, a critical test series. It's not going to be easy for India and South Africa, and now it will make it even more difficult for the Indian setup.
Yes, certainly, Nikhil. Of course, is also in stark contrast to the fact that when he was relinquishing T20 captaincy, in a long statement, Virat had said that he had a discussion with Jay Shah, with Saurav Ganguly, with Ravi Shastri. But here, clearly, there was no conversation.